December start.
Every day is Christmas.
I'm back. Hey guys, it's Kate and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. So we're gonna continue on our filming spree, and we are going to let my friend spill the tea. And yes, we're gonna be getting ready as per usual. I haven't done one of these in a while, so we're gonna be doing that. So let's get into the video. We're gonna start off with the first question. As per usual, we are reacting to them at the same time. So whatever beware is what I hear.
Okay, so the first question was, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would I rate Kamisha's humor? I feel like I could give Kamisha a solid 7.8. Don't get me wrong, it's not that she don't have a good sense of humor, it's just questionable sometimes. Like Kamisha was, yeah, Kamisha would literally be there, beating you, telling you a joke, and you watching Kamisha like, Kim. So you know, sometimes it's questionable. That's why I give it a solid 7.8.
Is this solid 7.8 for me? So the next question is, when did her last relationship end? Yeah, like my hair. Go to the last video to see what I did.
I honestly don't know. Like, I was aware of it when the whole Twitter drama came out, and I was shocked. I was like, ooh, we were here, we went there. So if I'm to guess, it would probably be around that time, I would like to believe. And I honestly don't remember when that was. If it was June last year or earlier, I honestly don't know. But that was the awakening for me, the whole Twitter drama.
So my last relationship ended in 2022 officially. Good riddance. Jamila never sent me hot answer, did she? No. If I was to be, like, if I needed emergency, Jamila would be the last person I would call. So I have to move on to the next question because Jamila never answered. Well, look at her answering. Hello, friend.
Hi.
Why you never answered the questions on them that I sent you for my YouTube video?
I did. I sent you a video.
No, you do not. I don't have any proof of it.
Let me send back I sent you the video.
I don't have any proof of it, so therefore you didn't send it.
You know, I will send it back. Hold on. You know how I will send you timestamps on them videos, I'll take.
I'm waiting. I'm filming it right now. Yeah?
Okay. Give me a minute. Let me go look for them.
What is something Kavisha's insecure about that she shouldn't be?
What's something that she's insecure about that she shouldn't be?
The real
This
eyes.
one could be, or it could get like a little heavy, so I don't want to get into it, but she can be super critical about like her body or just like the way that she looks in general, and without saying too much, I just want I'm gonna say you to know, Kevy, that I think you're amazing and I think you're doing great and I'm super proud of you. You're doing amazing, sweetie. Okay?
I'm glad I answered this before I did anything makeup wise. Without getting heavy, she's correct. That's why I joined the gym as well, to try and correct how I view myself in that sense. What is something Kev hates the most?
Hi guys, my name is Single. The first question is, what's something that Kevisha hates the most? I would have to say ignorant people, or people like manipulative people. I feel like it's more the manipulative people act.
Correct. And I like that every time I ask my friends these questions that they always say the same thing because they know me. They get me. Ignorant people, manipulative people, definitely. I have some story times to give y'all, but I just don't know how to give y'all. Or if they're too soon to give y'all, I have to give y'all on YouTube, I have to give y'all on TikTok. I'm not even sure right now. It's been quite a year. Quite a year. What color looks best on Kev?
Okay, which color looks best on Kevisha? I wanna say blue. Any kind of blue. It doesn't have to be a teal or a turquoise or anything, but blue.
I definitely think I agree, and I was just telling somebody that I feel like if I need more blue in my cupboard, because I don't feel like I have enough blue, and I love seeing blue on me. I like seeing other colors on me, like I don't like red, but I like it on me, if that makes sense. Does it? Yeah, it makes sense. All on blue. I could see where she's coming from. My fans hate me. Okay, so this one is kind of funny. Does Kavisha be a sloppy drunk or sober drunk?
Yeah, so I'm here to answer two questions. If Kavisha's a sloppy drunk, Kavisha is a very sloppy drunk.
No comment. What's something that Kev considers a blessing and a curse? Almost through my makeup, and Jamila still in sense question that she sent it.
What is something that Kev considers a blessing and a curse? Off the top of my head, I'm like being a lover girl because it has its pros and its cons. Like sometimes you have a big heart and like you tend to overlook certain things and certain triggers or the way certain things might make you feel. It's really be choosing some days and don't. Stop. Take camera. I'm so out of pocket. Okay, serious now. I think her experiences, they have really broken her in certain ways, but at the same time, they have... There's a hair on my lip. You all see it? Oh, there it is. And it's cat fur, actually. Experiences really broke her down. But on the contrary, they really molded her into the beautiful person that she is and is becoming by the second. Everybody could agree with me. Everybody who's watching this who is actually like, you like Kavisha and you support Kavisha, which is why you should only be here watching this video in the first place. Other than that, why are you here? If you don't belong here, I think it's time.
She's so sweet. I can see where she's coming with that too. Like, the experiences that you go through, you definitely have to go through them at some point. You don't want to, but you go through them and then you still come out strong at the end of the day. Biggest red flag.
I would say that Kavisha's red flag is that she doesn't listen. Kavisha don't hate, Kavisha's stubborn. Like, I would give Kavisha the best advice since, I don't know, Jesus walks on water or something like that. And Kavisha would do the next thing. Like, she would choose the other option easily. Is she gonna come for advice? Yes. But is she going to listen? No, she's not. And I don't know, I just think it's because she lives life from the heart, and that's not a horrible way to live life. But girl, listen.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is how y'all viewing me? Favorite friend and least favorite friend. Why do I feel like this one is gonna get messy?
Anyways, favorite friend, least favorite friend. Favorite friend of Kavisha. I don't want to come and put a lot of wedges between what is there, but I can say that I'm a favorite cousin. Yes, so me, Jonah Ford, favorite cousin of Miss Graves. I'm not gonna answer that favorite friend.
No, he avoided the question.
So if you thought that was gonna be a setup, Kev, try again next time. I like to sleep good at nights and I don't want nobody calling on my phone. Especially because I hardly answer messages, you know. Least favorite friend though. Boy, I'm gonna have to say Kavisha's least favorite friend is
he didn't even bother to answer the question. Avoidance. I see you, Janad. I do it too. I see you. Hello, friend.
Where you going? Why your hair done?
I am filming a YouTube video.
Oh, well, you called me.
In the middle of it, I said I missed you, and I said let me call you.
So you wanted me to answer this phone while I was on the toilet when you filming a YouTube video? You're very much crazy. That is very wild of you. Kavisha, I am going to send somebody to your house in Miami and I'm going to burn down your room right now.
That's crazy.
I am going to end this call and I am going to call back and we're going to make it look like if I answered your call for one time.
No.
Where you doing the answer thing?
Yes.
You doing the answer? Good girl. Good girl. It's about time.
I did 2
5 years.
videos. Did my second video. Okay.
It's 5 years.
Not my fault. Everybody still did not send in their questions. I just called Jamelia in the middle of it and I was like, I don't have any video for you, and she was like, I sent, and I was like, no you didn't. And then she was like, she's sending it. It has been forever and she still hasn't sent it. And I asked her before I started my concealer. I am on powders. Anyway, I going back. I went to another video that Junad do because Junad is so unfair.
I cannot wait to see this.
Later. Back to the video. The next question is, what is your honest opinion on her choice in romantic interest? I'm gonna let it play.
What is your opinion on her choice of romantic interest? I'm going to have to give her choices a 0 out of 10. I give maybe a 1. I'll give her 1. Let us be graceful. I'll give her 1. What is your opinion?
I'm gonna give it to her. A lot of these questions were actually answered earlier in the year, by the way. So I'm gonna give it to her. What do you think is Kavisha's best quality or characteristic?
What is my best or favorite characteristic of Kavisha? Honestly, this one is a bit tricky. I feel like my best one is her blunt or straightforwardness. And don't get me wrong, sometimes that can be real harsh. Don't get me wrong. But I also appreciate it because it's like what you see is what you get, you know? If Kavisha do not like somebody, you will know this girl. It ain't no hiding. Like, you will know for sure. From since college, Kavisha is like this. If you know, you know.
I mean, she didn't lie. She did not lie. I cannot fake it. And like, if I'm around you, I genuinely am trying. If I can't be around you, I really can't do it. I don't need lashes, right? No, we're cute. Yes, we are finished with our look, but we are not finished with our reaction. So we are gonna continue reacting to my friends and them spilling the tea on me. Okay? Worst thing you dislike about Kavisha? It's getting spicy. But it's like, if my friends are giving me a roast, so I just have to basically come back with it and just not. We're just reacting. Okay? We're reacting.
What's something I dislike about her? I can tell you, like, sometimes Kev does talk plenty and she don't know what she's saying half the time. Like, that's probably the only thing. Like, she just talk a lot and some of the stuff don't make no sense.
When I was younger, I used to get talkative a lot on my my report card, and my mom used to tell them that because I'm an only child. So that's how you would know if I'm in a bad mood, by the way, as well, because I stopped talking. Nobody wants me to stop talking, even though they complain about me talking. They don't want me to stop talking. How long have you known Kavisha?
I met her when I came back home for summer 2015, and I've been friends with her ever since. So that means I've known Kelly for 9 years. Equality.
9 years? It's been so long? 24 minus 9. 20. So like 8 years. Oh. 2019. The maths are Lauren. But I know you're trying to say. But the maths didn't maths. How do you wake up every day and choose to be friends with Kavisha?
She's very loving, she's loyal, she's caring, and she's fun. And
I can't even deny it. If someone wrote a book about Kavisha, what would it be named?
If someone wrote a book about Kavisha, what would it be called? It would be called A Series of Unfortunate Events. you know, dog. I don't know, I can't think of a creative title, but something that comes to my head is like Kay's Days. Because I think her days are so interesting. Like, I literally just slid down my phone into notifications and I got a text from her saying that she is at high school giving a presentation on social media. Like, those are the kind of people I need around me, like, all the time. Like, we're productive over here. Kay's Days. And it would literally just be her life and how she really goes about, like, handling all of her problems, solving her problems. Kind of like a reality show, but written. And all the little drama that goes on in between. Not like in-your-face drama, just like when Prince was sick the other day. That just came out of nowhere. Literally, I was like, this kid is live, and I'm like, she's fine. Like, why? What is it? You know what I mean? Like, I think if I just said that without an explanation, then it wouldn't be the same. Thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe or follow Kavisha.
It's Jada giving a whole edit
on Instagram whenever you're watching this. Kavisha is on TikTok. Oh, she just used. That's about it. Bye.
It's Jada giving a whole edit for all her answers. She's not wrong though. A series of unfortunate events. I feel like that's accurate. But Kay's Days is the next book. How does Kavisha like to be comforted when she's sad or upset?
How does Kavisha like to be comforted when she's sad or upset? Okay, I think it depends on the situation. Because first off, she vents, so she would want somebody there to listen to her. You don't necessarily need to agree with her because she's either right or she's wrong. It doesn't matter. She just wants somebody to listen. And secondly, she also likes to be left alone for a bit. So like she shuts down like mentally and physically, and she just needs some time to regroup. And you just let her do it in her own time, her own way, and then you go back and when she's ready, I guess. Yeah, I think those are the two ways she likes to be comforted. I don't know, she's not really like a chocolate fan, so you don't really like carry sweets for her. Sometimes you can just like show that you're there in different ways. Yeah.
I like to be left alone. My friends know me. I genuinely like to be left. Like, I can disappear on people for like a while. Like, I have this habit that sometimes when my mom walks in the room, if she realizes I'm in a bad mood, she just walks back out. Does a complete U-turn, back out. Doesn't even try. What's something most people don't know about Kavisha?
Good afternoon. I treated you real bad, but thank you for the extension. Apologies for taking so long. It's been a bit hectic on question number one. What are some things that people don't know about Kev? She's really good at acting. She's a very competitive person. She's terrible at mini golf. Terrible. Like, it's sad. But maybe we gotta burn it up again and try something different. Terrible at mini golf.
Just because I had to do it in like 20 goals doesn't mean I'm terrible. What is 3 things on Kavisha's bucket list?
What are 3 things on Kavisha's bucket list? I would have to say one would probably be ice skiing. Like, you go to a ski resort and you do the ice skiing thing. I hope that's what it's called. Because she's mentioned that she wants us to do that. Secondly, I would say like girls trip. Like her and all of her friends like leaving, going on like a girls trip, no guys, just vibes and girls through different countries, I guess. That's 2. And the third thing on her bucket list, moving out to BC. I would say moving out to St. Vincent and like establishing herself in a different country, but still being very much Vincentian based. Vincentian, right? Yeah, saying she's pushing Vinci from a different country while benefiting herself. Yeah, that's how I'm aware that.
You know what's really funny about this is that, remember I told you guys this was filmed early in the year, so majority of these answers were early up in the year, and all of this is just funny to me right now because it ages so well. Like, excuse? I finally got the questions from Jamelia, by the way. How long was her longest relationship?
It's your thing. So long. Well, what's Kev's longest relationship? And you know what I'm going to say? Me. No. Kev's longest relationship, I'm going to say, is with herself. She has come a very, 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 very long way in finding herself, regardless of what anybody has had to say, finding herself and what she wants in life. And I'm very, very, very proud of her. No matter what anybody says, she is the one who is doing this for herself and to make herself happy. So her longest relationship has been with herself because there's been a lot of up and downs, a lot of, different paths, but she's on a path now of doing what she loves to do.
My friends actually love me. Hardest time in Kevisha's life?
What was the hardest time in Kev's life? And I'm going to say these two things, but they fall under the same category. So the first one is when she lost her dad, and the second one was when she lost her grandmother. And losing people that you care about is never ever easy. And I can remember when her grandmother died, and it was a time that her and I became very close because we held on to each other. And that's the kind of person that she is. No matter what, she's going to be there. She's going to be strong for you, strong for herself. And it was a time that you truly evaluate what is important in life. And I think that's what she did on those two separate occasions. And she not only still opened up herself to love and thinking that a piece of her was missing, but she still had so much to give to the world, and that's what she did.
Why did you mean I have to send them after I finish my makeup? Because now she had me tearing up. Oh, this girl stresses me out, and she doesn't even know that she stresses me out. No, she does know. She does know that she stresses me out. Do you think Kevisha has a good fashion sense?
Do I think Kevisha has good fashion sense?
Let me hear what you say.
I want to say no, but I'll say yes. yeah. I think she's a very fashionable person. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why you guys follow her. If you guys didn't think she had good fashion sense, then I would assume you're gonna be following her. Alright, so yeah.
My friends, they just can't be straightforward sometimes.
My opinion on Kevisha's sense of style, and I think she has a good sense of style. She doesn't really stick to what's trending. She kind of goes outside the box sometimes, tries new styles, different colors, shades. I like that. When she lived in the UK, her style fit that. I was saying, when she lived in the UK, her style kind of fit that aesthetic. And now that she's back in the Caribbean, I feel like she's kind of growing more into her style as well. So I feel like her style adapts as well. But overall, I think she has a good sense of style.
What's Kevisha's relationship with her mom like?
What do I think of her relationship with her mom? Something like that. I have known Kevisha and her mom practically my whole life. We've been friends since we were toddlers, and I would say that the two of them are like best friends. They're like Bud and Lou, almost the same person. Like, they're really fun to be around. I think they have a good relationship. They love each other. They would do anything for each other.
You love me?
They travel the world together. So I think they have a solid relationship as a a mother and daughter, and as friends.
My friends have me tearing up now. No, they need to stop. Is Kevisha a morning person or a night owl?
Is Kev a morning or a night person? Night owl, I think she said. She's a night owl. How to be?
How to be crazy. It's how it comes with no explanation. But I am a night owl. I do everything late at night. I'm doing this at minutes 10. Yeah. What does Kevisha consider a good friend?
The internet is amazing. Anyways, I'm not probably the last person telling them my videos or my video. Forgive me, I need to be fashionably late all the time. Anyway, let me jump straight into it. What does Kevisha consider a good friend? I believe Kev considers someone who always tells her the truth. Like, it could be good, it could be bad, but ultimately, and I don't even think that just Kev alone. I mean, like, we all would appreciate someone who always tells us the truth, despite how we feel in the moment or how we may react to it. You know? So, honesty, definitely honesty.
Yeah, I hate a liar. But I also, like, I hate somebody being like, oh, I hate it from you for a good reason because I did it. I know how you would react. Let me be the one to decide how I'm going to react. Let me react and then we can fix it. There's, like, a friendship supposed to be able to get through anything. And if it can't, then it's not a good friendship. But you let me be able to react, and if you don't allow me to be able to react, I cannot stand it. Because if it's one thing, I try not to react too much, and I try to stay as quiet as possible sometimes. But if it gets to the point where I need to blow and I need to actually vent and like speak my piece, and you don't want to respect that, then we can't be friends. That's that. I'll tell you how I feel. But like, I could hold things in for a good while without you realizing, and then like the one moment you decide to attack me about anything, it's a bad habit. But like, I hate confrontation. I hate having to ask you to tell me the truth. Just tell me the truth, and then that's it. What's something that makes Kevisha smile?
Shut up and start. Can you drop your hands so I'm not looking up? Thank you.
You were looking up.
But yeah, you know, something that makes her smile would be music. Especially soca. Like, she's just be in her own zone, vibing and saying, like she's trying to make up a dance routine. yeah, music. And
yeah, I love music. Music gets me out of a bad mood. Music puts me into a good mood. Music can just, as a dancer, you just grew up with music. So music is just almost everything that I know. So like, music just makes me feel a bit lighter. What is Kevisha's guilty pleasure?
Whatever I want to do. Okay. Hi everybody, it's Rudy. I'm gonna ask some questions for you guys, I guess. Okay, I guess Kev could cut this out if she do not want an introduction, but alright guys, so it's Rudy. I'm gonna ask some questions for you guys on Kev's behalf. The first question is, what are Kev's guilty pleasures? And in like all honesty, I have no idea how to answer this question, but like, I want to say it's gonna be like a comfort show. So like Dance Moms, Mimi, Princess Files, and The Vampire Diaries. Like, she can rewatch those things like over and over again. It's like nothing crazy. This girl's lame, as you can like probably tell already. And then
my friends could never be nice to me for like 5 seconds. Oh my gosh. If you found out Kev was dying tomorrow, not good, what is the last thing you would tell her?
It's 2024 and Kevisha has me tying on my head and trying on a wig to answer the questions.
again.
But here we go. So her first question was, what would I say to her if I found out she was dying tomorrow? Honestly, with my little dark sense of humor and my friends, I'll probably walk into the room and be like, damn, you are drop dead gorgeous. Literally. I didn't think it was possible, but you were sexy alive, sexy half dead. You're definitely gonna be sexy dead. Win-win situation. Them girls have nothing on you, Kevisha. joking. On a serious note, I would tell Kevisha that I'm extremely proud of her, because there's a lot of things, like when we used to have our little conversation, even while I was doing her hair, there's a lot of things she wanted to do that I've seen come to pass. And I've seen, I wouldn't say I've seen, but I know that she has her struggles, and though a lot of people don't see it, I've seen it, and I've seen her overcome a lot of things that she even think that wasn't possible for her to overcome. She's doing it, and she's accomplishing things that, you know, each goal one at a time. So I would tell her I'm extremely proud of her. Basically, that's it.
I mean, like, my friends want to see me cry. Like, I should have just done it without doing my makeup. My friends want to see me cry. If Kev had an alter ego, what would its name be?
Yeah, so if Kevisha had an alter ego, what would her name be? So that alter ego would be Lorraine. That just sink in with me because, you know, I'm locked in with the idea of her dancing to Love and Save God out in New York City. But the real, like, alter ego for Kevisha would definitely be Yvette, as in E-I-V-E-K, Kevisha in return or in reverse. Because Kevisha, like, is one person, and every time she does something in an alternate reality is the exact opposite of her. Like, it's just a complete flip. It's more like if you know, you know thing.
You know, it makes sense, because really and truly, sometimes people just be very surprised. Like, if you know me in one light and then you see me in a different light, you be surprised when I react in like a different way than what you're accustomed to. And a lot of people tell me that, but I just feel it's because, like, I'm always putting up such, not really up front, but like I'm always like, you know, that happy person that, like, everybody just expects to be happy, that nobody does actually like register that sometimes Kevisha just can't be that, especially like newer friends. So like whenever it happens to them, it's a whole new shock. I'm sorry, but I'm also not sorry, because I at least think that I am warranted for how I react sometimes. I'm just saying. I just think sometimes that I'm warranted. First person to say if I'm like overreacting, but sometimes I think I'm warranted. What's your best memory with Kevisha?
Okay, so I'm gonna quickly say some things about Kevisha, and I'm sorry if my lighting is odd. The UK just refuses to do sun, like,
it does. It
How
does.
to not go crazy in this country. Anyway, best memory with Kev is probably way back in 2019. There was this one time he came to visit me at uni, and we got so drunk. First of all, I remember pre-gaming really hard anyway, so this is us showing up at the club already drunk. But according to Snapchat, we were in the club with like buckets of cocktails. What were we doing? And I don't really have a recollection of that night because we drank so much. But the night was given Vincent Trust. It was given Vinci Galley. What were we doing drinking so much? I don't remember how we got home, but Snapchat said we went to McDonald's afterwards.
We did.
Responsible.
So we ate.
That was the right thing to do. We went to McDonald's afterwards. And it's hilarious that my best memory, can you just barely memory, because we got so drunk. But like it's a living.
Yo, no, that one. I remember that birthday so well, because it was one of my best birthdays that I could remember as well too. I remember like I remember that night so well, because it was my first like experience with like different clubs inside of the UK, and I only really experienced like dance hall, soca clubs inside the UK when I was with Shadi, and she definitely helped me around my birthday time a lot, and she definitely made those memories best because we went to brunch and everything afterwards. We were head's pounding, having to wake up in the morning, and not only her but her friends on them, and they really helped along with everything. And that is how I treat my friends. So like, if a friend of mine is visiting, I encourage my other friends to like participate with that friend, and that's how she and her friends treated me, and that's how I know that, you know, that's the right way of like, you know, integrating your friends on them. It was such a good vibe, and like I still, like, sometimes they hit me up and like I still remember them, and we still have these memories together. So it's like such a fun memory that made my uni days completely worth it. If money wasn't a factor, what would Kev be doing right now?
Okay, if money was not a factor, I feel like Kevisha would own her own dancing or modeling agency and also be traveling the world. And then as of right now, Kevisha is lucky because I don't think I dislike anything about her at the moment.
What is the most important thing in a relationship or friendship to Kevisha?
What is the most important thing in a friendship or relationship to Kevisha? I would definitely say it's honesty and loyalty. And I would also say communication. So I would say those three: honesty, loyalty, and communication. Right?
This is sweet. Biggest pet peeve?
Funny pet peeve was, I would say, from the commission that I know, people being late and not doing stuff when they said they would, which is why I apologize for not sending the video on time. I feel like situations warrant that, but yeah, people being disloyal, lying. So lying, disloyalty, sticking to your word. I feel like that's being disloyal, and time wasters. I feel like that's.
That has frustrated me. That has frustrated me so bad.
My first person is what is Kev hate the most, and I'm going to go with people. Not that she doesn't like, not that she hates people, but I feel like if she's not the people person, and most situations that would bother her would involve people or something somebody did.
It's not just say I'm not a people person, but I have so much friends. Actually, she's not necessarily incorrect, only because like I have social anxiety, so like I don't really like. It's kind of hard to explain because like some like alcohol helps. I forget sometimes that, you know, people are around when I drink, but otherwise like social anxiety, so I always have my headphones in my ears or something because it stresses me out so bad. And so when I have to be around a lot of people and I have to deal with a lot of people and emotions, etc., and I'm not really sure how I feel about certain situations, it bothers me because I have to then sacrifice my sanity and my anxiety to try and please people. I'm a people pleaser as well too, which I hate, but like at the same time I think that's why I don't like being around people, because then I would have to please them. And I think that's what's happening. What's Kevisha's favorite workout?
A favorite workout? That would definitely have to be something leg related. Most likely leg press or even the abductor machine. Anything leg related, that's all. Might even sprinkle in a little squat rack. But you know, she don't really like it because we go heavy. But yeah, leg press, abductor machine.
And the last question, finally, is what is the first thing you notice about Kevisha?
Hey bees, it's not K. What I'm here to answer some questions given to me by Kevisha. So number one, what was my first impression of Kev? Well, considering we used to model together, I thought she was a very charismatic person. It was always easy for her to draw people towards her. She just had that kind of energy about her, you know? Yeah, so she's a very charismatic person in that regard. No wonder she's an influencer now. Alright?
Him and this, I'm gonna fight that on these days. But yes guys, you guys sat and you guys heard my friends answer questions about me. I have had these videos in my phone for months, and I have not been able to watch them for months, since May to be exact, which was stressing me out. And up to now I still haven't gotten all of the videos from like different friends, so I guess I don't even know if there's gonna be like a part 3 or whatever, but like for right now, this is my friends spilling the tea updated in 2024. And don't forget to leave suggestions for videos down below. We are getting back into YouTube, as you can see. And we are basically gonna be doing this thing right. Yeah. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications. Share with your friends. And until next time,